clear path, a clear plan. The only thing that is certain is that we need to deoccupy our land. I don't think we'll be able to return 100% of the children as of now, but after our victory, the children have to come back home. ABC.
Thank you very much. Thanks for the opportunity. Mr. President, opinion polls in the United States are suggesting that a growing number of Americans believe that the US is giving too much support to Ukraine. What would your message be on the anniversary to those Americans? Thank you.
I would like to thank the American people. I would like to thank all of the American people that are supporting Ukraine, the Congress, the President, the TV channels, the journalists, and everyone that has been supporting us. And that percentage of Americans, as you've mentioned, is increasing. I can tell them only one thing. If they do not change their opinion, if they do not understand us, if they do not support Ukraine, they will lose NATO, they will lose the clout of the United States, they will lose the leadership position that they are enjoying in the world, that they are enjoying for a very fair reason, and they will lose the support of the country with 40 million of population, with millions of children. Are American children any different than ours? Don't Americans enjoy the same things as we do? I don't think we're that different. And I'm actually very happy that we have bipartisan support, but we keep hearing those messages from time to time, and they're dangerous. There are political leaders that are elected by people, and if this issue is raised, those political leaders need to be responsible and cautious because people are looking at them. Who wants a Third World War? Would anyone Would anyone be willing to accept that risk? The U.S. is never going to give up on the NATO member states. If it happens so that Ukraine, due to various opinions and weakening and depleting of assistance, loses, Russia is going to enter Baltic states, NATO member states, and then the U.S. will have to send their sons and daughters exactly the same way as we are sending their sons and daughters to war, and they will have to fight because it's NATO that we're talking about, and they will be dying, God forbid, because it's a horrible thing. I wish peace and Ukrainian support to the United States. TV4, Sweden.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'm Anders Kraft from Swedish TV4. Thank you for your hospitality. The people here are very nice. It's my first time in Ukraine. Today, Sweden decided to donate or send more tanks and more military aid, including Leopard tanks. Do you have a special message, something for my viewers, the Swedes, today?
I would like to thank them. I would like to thank them. Genuinely, I'm very grateful to Sweden. This is a very powerful aid package. We are enjoying amazing relations with Sweden, with Swedish leadership at various levels. And we have some very high-quality meetings and negotiations, and there was a very good visit of the Prime Minister, and we are about to reach a very important decision. And it's hard work, so I wouldn't want to give details of it now, because we all need to prepare for that properly. But there's one thing I would like to say. You're doing a great job. It's a great decision that you made to become NATO members. And as you know, Putin managed to unite a lot of countries, people in those countries. And I'm very happy for you. I'm very happy for Finland, because it all means NATO becoming stronger. And NATO becoming stronger is not about stronger armies. It's about better security. So that is why we want to be a member of the alliance. We want to be protected. We want to be helping others. It's about collective security. So I'm very happy. There are some things to work on, and I'll be honest with you. You have to know that Ukraine is also helping Sweden. Thank you. South Korea, JTBC, if I'm pronouncing correctly.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'm Hong, JTBC from South Korea, and I have one question. Recently, NATO Secretary General urged South Korea to allow direct armed support to Ukraine. Has the Ukraine government asked South Korea for direct armed support, and could you tell me why?
Well, it would be a great thing if there's direct supplies of weapons to us. We would welcome that. We actually invited the leadership of South Korea to come to Ukraine. We were working on a visit of our Prime Minister to South Korea. This was at the time when it was very hard for me to leave the country. We are very much interested in our relations.
That is very important for us, and I think that we can continue it, and that's it. What can I say? There are some details what we discussed with other countries about your great country, and I hope that you will find possibilities to help Ukraine. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rada TV channel. Thank you, Mr. President. First of all, thank you for being with us throughout this year. Very often we hear since the onset of the full-scale war some public forecasts, some information about critical moments, turning points. I don't think that these are the terms and concepts that are used at the Supreme Commander's HQ. But I have to ask a question. What are the odds of physically returning Crimea back to Ukraine, and what would be the reintegration solutions for Crimea that hasn't been with us since 2014. Everyone in Ukraine really wants the next step to be the final one, the victorious one. And very often someone gets emotional when talking to the media, even governmental officials of different levels. They sometimes say that in some time this and that is going to happen. Why? Because everybody wants it to happen. Everybody wants to bring back all of our territories. Well, we're all human beings. Sometimes these are mistakes, but we want the victory so bad because we deserve it. We really want the war to be over. We really want peace. We really want to return everything, to return our people, to bring our people back. This is what we want. We want our military, our defenders to come back alive. We want life to return to Ukraine. It is not enough. Emotions do not suffice. Emotional statements are not enough. So regarding steps to be taken, there's only one thing that I can say. It all depends on us, and I'm grateful to you for being here throughout this year. And it all depends on us. There are military steps to be taken, and we are getting ready. We are ready in spirit, and we are getting ready as far as weapons are concerned, as far as forming brigades, attack brigades are concerned. We are sending different people to train, not only in Ukraine. We're sending people to train in other countries because there are different weapons and we need to be ready. And there will be fair deoccupation steps and measures, and we can only hope that they succeed. BC, please. First row.